The reason you're watching this video is because you think that you are boring, or you have something wrong with your voice, or there's something wrong with your accent, and that's why girls are rejecting you. And how I'm gonna explain you in this video is that though these reasons are logical reasons which you can work on, you can improve them, you can also get stuck in the improvement trap where you're constantly improving your voice or your charisma, whatever, but you're not working on the deeper root of the problem. And what is the deeper root of the problem? Well, let me tell you a story. A year ago, I was in Vienna, in Austria, and I was coaching a live dating boot camp. I had 3 students, and 2 of them had had amazing breakthroughs already. Now, it's the last day, it's actually the last hour of the evening, and I'm out with my student, and he's approaching girls, but they keep on rejecting him. And I think to myself that, man, I've been doing this for 2 years, like how am I not able to figure out what's wrong? So I ask him, okay, let's do a role play. You're gonna be yourself and approach me while I'm gonna be the girl. And then he goes around, he stops me, approaches me, and that's when I see it. The problem that's been here all along. And I see it in his eyes. He's afraid, but that's not even the problem. The problem is that the guy who approached me was totally different from the guy I was walking with and talking with. Because this guy, he's a cool guy. I like to hang out with him. The guy who approached me was totally different. So the problem is that he put on a mask. He pretended, because when he now was approaching me as the girl, he felt nervous. He felt like, fuck, I have to impress, I have to prove myself. And there was a part of him which didn't feel like it was good enough. So he would then pretend like he was someone who was good enough. And that doesn't make sense, because obviously I had fun being with him. So why, when I pretend to be a girl, why should he now pretend as well when he was just supposed to be himself? So now the problem is, of course, his mask. And this stems from the fact that when he was a little, maybe when you were little, you had this experience where someone would tell you something and you would say, ooh, that was not good enough. I was not good enough. I need to shame myself. I'm bad. And then you reject this childish part of you, this excitement, this joy, this part of you which wants to go up to women, who wants to play around, and you kind of suppress it. And you become this people pleaser. And I know, I used to be that too. And the way to go through that, the solution you could say, is to express your desire. Because as we remember with him, when he approached me, he was afraid, yes, but that was not the problem. The problem was that he was masking the fear. He was masking his desire. He was masking, I need to prove myself, instead of just walking up and expressing and showing me that he was interested. So how do you express this desire when you're walking out and your whole nervous system is telling you that I shouldn't do it, I will be a creep, there's something wrong with me if I go up and I show her that I like her? Well, it's a very simple way, and the way is to express, or to really say it with your energy. And one way you can say it with your energy is to flirt with your eyes. Now, this is a little bit difficult to show you on the camera. It's much easier in person, but the way you do it is you look her in the eyes and you're just being playful. You're just kind of smiling with your eyes, and you're not afraid of being rejected, because you're not there to get anything. You're just there to play, to share, to give her this experience, and it's fun. You're just having fun. And when you're doing that, she now feels different. She feels like, ooh, this is interesting because you're having fun, man. You're here now to give her something. And when you're here to give her something, now she feels like, wow, she can receive, she can be open, she can be in her feminine, right? Because you're now in your masculine. You're taking the lead, you're stepping forward with playfulness instead of being like a robot, like, hey, whatever, right? So that's exactly what my student did too. So when we were walking, we see this girl, he goes up and I see him smiling, she's laughing, they're giving each other's numbers. He comes back, he's like, man, she told me I was cute. And of course, he is cute, he is an awesome guy, he's working on himself, he's going in a live dating boot camp to improve himself so that he can have more women in his life. And surely, after the boot camp, he was having more women in his life. Now, I want to help you too. I can give you these things on the YouTube video, but it's not the same. So if you want to come along on one of our live dating boot camps, then just join my free email list down below. In this email list, you're going to get a free meditation, which is going to help you go from self-hate to self-love. Practice this, and in a few weeks' time, I'm going to send you an invitation to join us on the next live dating bootcamp. And if that's hitting your heart, then you come along. I hope to see you there. And I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that you implement the practices in the meditation, because that's what helped me the most when I was struggling, when I was having problems, so that I could become confident and feel really, good about myself, and care a little less about what the girl thinks of me. Again, thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and ciao.
Yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share.
Exactly.